Good day, everyone. I'm Women's International Master 𝗲𝗲 𝗲𝗍𝗂𝗍. I'm currently in Sandton at Alexander Forbes, where we are hosting the South African Closed Chess Championships of 2026. This championship will determine the Olympia team for this year going to Uzbekistan. I'm joined here by a young man. I've known him since he was like probably a meter shorter or something like that. This is International Master Karsten. He's also the winner of the open section for 2026. Jan, how does it feel to be the champion?
No, it feels great. I mean, I've wanted to win this tournament for quite a while. I remember the last edition I didn't do that well, and yeah, I'm really happy that I could play good chess this tournament.
Yeah, and this is really a very special moment for me too, because I've known you since you were a little one, and it's such an opportunity and such a privilege to watch you grow up and become this amazing and strong player. Jan, you are 18 years old now, almost, right?
17, turning
17.
18 soon now.
And you're a matric?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So Uzbekistan is at the end of the year, the Olympiad. How are you going to juggle this, being a matric and probably playing maybe board one for South Africa?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be quite difficult, but so the Olympiad is right after my mock exams between that and the finals. So I'm not missing any exams, but it's going to be quite difficult to do exam preparation and chess preparation at the same time. But I'll find a way to manage it, and
I'm sure you
yeah.
will. I'm sure you will. I asked Jan if he can sing and dance earlier, and he said no, but he can play piano. So Jan, you have some other talents as well. You play piano, and what other sport do you do?
Yeah, so at school I play a lot of sports in summer. I do tennis, where I'm first team, and I play cricket, and I do swimming, and I've actually also done cheerleading, yeah, which is actually a sport.
Why does it sound like you're trying to convince us cheerleading?
Yeah.
Is it for the girls or
No,
is it really
no,
for cheering?
it's actually misleading. It's not really like cheerleading.
Is it not really like cheerleading? Okay, Jan, I'll take you up on that. We'll get some more information. This wasn't a bomb being dropped here. I don't know about this, but good job. Jan, you said that this year it went slightly different for you in the close. So what did you do different this time compared to 2 years ago?
No, so going into the tournament, I had a different mindset. Like last closed, it was really like chess was my only hobby. Really, it's the only thing I cared about, and I really wanted to win. But this tournament, I sort of was a bit more relaxed. I was trying, mixed up my openings a bit. Wasn't really worrying that much about the results. Just trying to enjoy the game really, and just play my normal game.
And you were your own cheerleader. Like that. This is going to come back all the time now. Jan, what was your most interesting game?
Most interesting game. It's probably actually my game against Jack, round 2.
Why was that?
No, so there was some weird tactics going on. I had some rook takes d4 move at some point, and it was really complicated, but yeah, it was just a really complicated position, really.
So you guys have to watch or check out that game.
But
that Jan will give you some pointers on that and some analysis on that, maybe.
Yeah, but I actually want to talk about that was probably the most interesting game. But my game against Charlton was probably my favorite one, which I'd rather actually talk about that one.
Tell us.
No, so he surprised me in the opening with some queen b6 move. And I played knight b3, knight f6, bishop d3 in the opening. Knight c3 is the main move, but I knew bishop g3 is also playable. I didn't know any theory, but I just wanted to, which is similar to what I did the entire tournament. I just wanted to avoid prep. I just wanted to get a fresh position. And okay, he played g6, and we got some 𝗲𝗲 position where I'm slightly better. And yeah, I misplayed it a bit. At some point, okay, so after he went knight c5, knight d4 later in the game, he can actually, so he took bishop takes, and he can go e5. And after bishop e3, important, he can take on f4, bishop f4, and knight e6. And I can't go bishop d6 because bishop d4. But after he didn't go e5, he went for the trap that I set up for him. So he took on d4, queen d4, knight e6. I mean, it looks like he wins the c4 pawn, but after queen e3, bishop c4, queen, rook c4, and f5, I have a very big attack. And an important line that I was actually hoping for was if he goes knight g7, I was going to go knight d5. So rook c1, e6, and rook c8 is important. He can't take because of knight e7. And if he goes, so queen d7, knight f6, obviously, and queen h4, g3. And he has to give up the queen. And I'm slightly better, I think. Maybe he can hold, but I was probably going to win that position. So instead of knight g7, he went knight c7. But after, with the queen h6, I just have a very big attack. And he went d5, e5, gf5, rook f5, f6, rook cf1, rook c6, knight e2. Important to bring the knights into the game. And rook f7 is just a blunder because after knight d4, rook c4, I take on f6, take f6, rook f6, rook f6, rook f6, rook d4, I have queen g5, king h8, and queen d4. And I hit the rook on d4, and I threaten rook f8. And after rook d1, which is what he played, just rook f1 check, and I win the rook. And it's easy from that. So yeah, that was definitely my favorite game.
Is that your favorite game?
Yeah,
And
it's round one.
And so first of all, preparation went your way in that game, and the tactics as well, and a little bit of luck, not.
Not really. I feel like I wasn't. Again, one game that I was slightly lucky in was against Kanya. It was just a drawn end game, and he played. He didn't, after knight b7 late in the game, he didn't trade off knights, and now I'm just winning, which was, I mean, I was rather shocked at the board because he's not a bad player, but he played quite bad. But yeah, in that game.
I was laughing at the banter before this, and you guys missed all the banter. These guys can really banter each other before or after the game. So that comment is probably part of the banter as well. Jan, we noticed that whenever you go to your game, you're quite focused. You don't speak to anyone. You just walk in and you walk to your game and you sit down. Tell us, what are your pre-game? Do you have any habits or rituals or anything like that?
No, so I mean, I was actually quite bad with tournaments because usually I'd try and, like an hour before my game, I'd try to just relax, maybe meditate or something. But this tournament, because coming into a tournament, I wasn't actually that well prepared. So I had to prep like the entire time during the tournament. So I didn't, like I was prepping like until 5 minutes before each game, which is not a great thing. But so when I come into war, I just, usually I don't really speak to other people. I just want to sit down and just focus on my game and like focus from start. That's usually what I try.
Energy for the game.
Yeah.
Jan, what is next? What is your next tournament?
Probably 𝗲 𝗲. I was considering playing an overseas tournament at some point, but it's probably just not gonna happen this year because I'm matric, so it's taking up a lot of time.
First need to finish school.
Yeah.
That's quite important.
So I'm gonna play 𝗲 𝗲. It's in Cape Town, which is where I'm from, so that's easy.
Yes, did you hear that? Jan is from Cape Town.
Yeah.
And we are very proud of you, my Cape Townian teammate here. Jan, again, congratulations. And we are so proud of you, especially from Cape Town. We are really, really proud of you. And all the best for the rest of the year. We're looking forward to see your performance in Uzbekistan.
And
good luck with matric. We're waiting for those distinctions, all right?
Yeah.